afternoon all. It is Thursday as of the recording of this video right now. And this is going to be home vlog. Hang out with us. So again, your official invite to tag along as always if you'd like. We'd love to have you. And we're just doing some stuff around town kind of, but also we're going to go to the Target in Orlando that's right off OBT, which is Orange Blossom Trail. And the reason is because that is a super Target and it has a lot more stuff than even our super Target in Vieira does. So anyways, but we're here now. We're still in town locally. We've got to stop in, well, I have to stop inside the UPS store because I have to drop something off. I'm doing a return back to Amazon. So got that right here. We're going to Amazon return. And then we have to go across the street here to this Publix for, to stop at the ATM. And then before we head out of town, we're going to take you guys into the Five Below, which I had mentioned to you in my video when we went to get our pass holder magnets for this month from Universal. I had mentioned that we just got a new Five Below by us. So we're going to pop in there. Tomorrow, have to go to the Toyota dealership for an oil change for my car. So yeah, let's get this day started. So here we go. All right, all, we've made it to the Five Below, and I forgot we got an Alta and a Burlington. So fun fact, this whole section right here used to be our Aldi, and then we got this. So I'm excited, so let's head inside. This is cute. So they have these little LED wall lights. They have a strawberry and the boba tea. And then I just spotted this up here. I know this is not the original my generation of Care Bear. This is kind of the newer one, but this is so cute. It's an LED waterfall fountain. Good news, everybody. They had them. So they actually had a couple more than what was showing online. So they did have this one, which is the one I really wanted. The little butter and toast one. So I did pick up two of these, but then they had the watermelon, which I saw. Did not know they had this one. It's a little OJ knit kit. And then the boba, and then the donut. And they do have a couple other ones that I didn't know they had. So they also do have a froggy one, at least here. And then this cute little cherry one. And then that's pretty much all of them that I saw as far as pattern. But I am so excited. We're walking around forever trying to find them, and we finally found them. Yay, guys, it was a success. I am so stinking happy. Holy cow. And like I said, I didn't see those other ones online. And that doesn't mean anything because obviously you can go anywhere and they can have a multitude of different things. Anyways, we are now going to go ahead and head over to Orlando to the Target off OBT that I told you about and check out what they have there, just because, like I said, they have different stuff that we don't typically have in our store. So here we go, O-Town, let's go. Okay. Sorry, we were just laughing about something. Say hi, Ladanian.
Hello.
He's driving. Okay, I'm sorry, we were cracking up laughing about something. Anyways, I want to just, full disclosure, you guys, those knit kits I bought, I don't know how to knit. So, that's not a bad thing. You got to start somewhere, right? I do have a friend, she knows how to crochet and knit. So I will, if I can't figure it out via YouTubing it like I do with most things, then I will FaceTime with her and she can show me. But the really cool thing is these are small and it does clearly state right on the little box, it's great for beginners. So I'm like, I'm not doing too bad, right? Like I'm doing pretty good. I hope. I'm just laughing at myself because, like I said, I don't know how to knit. I never learned how. I had always wanted to. I would love to get back into sewing things, but we just don't have an area in the house for us to have our sewing machines and stuff set up. So anyways, but we're leaving now. We're heading to Target, I promise. Well, we've made it, everyone, to the Target. Expect more, pay less. Anyways, yes, we're gonna head inside. Like I said, I'm just kind of window shopping, but I might pick up a couple groceries while I'm in here. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anybody need a snake candle? Or a lemon, banana, a vase, a leaf? Looks like a cactus type thing. That is a weird choice for candle. but it's interesting, and they're $8 each. So when I said they have things we don't, like here's a prime example. Not that anybody really needs this, but at the same time, like, it's a nice idea, right? Look it's a waterproof floating speaker. They have like a unicorn, a flamingo, palm tree, a donut, and look, there's even a duck. Okay, really cool. So we just went down the pet aisle and we got the dog cookies that we get for our puppy. They have like a summer flavor they do. They do a blueberry and a strawberry. And so we picked those up. She loves those things. She loves them.
Hello there.
So hello there. We have obtained the goods all. Got what we needed, just a few things, nothing crazy. Also, mornings are for coffee and contemplation, you guys. I'm just saying, if you know, you know. Wanted to show you that. As that being one of my favorite shows, of course. So we are officially back home, and I wanted to show you guys this. We got this while we were at Target. It has clean ingredients in it. I am so stinking excited. I just actually put this in the pan because we got some chicken tenders, and I'm making myself like a buffalo chicken tender sandwich. But this is a hot honey butter. This is really, really, really good if you like spice. It is a bit spicy-er, so if you like it, you'll probably enjoy that. And then this is maple and cinnamon butter. So this reminds me of like the maple and cinnamon butter that you can buy in the bigger tubs, but unfortunately it has, you know, a lot of the really not good oils. Also, I figured I'd show you guys, this is my favorite buffalo sauce. This is Primal Kitchen. I love it. It's delicious. And I didn't show you in the store, but these are the dog cookies I was telling you guys about that we get for our puppy. This is Three Dog Bakery, and they seem to do these two particular flavors in the spring to summertime. So this is a strawberry shortcake, and this one's blueberry pie. She loves both of these. She gets one cookie before bed. That's her little treat. So these do last her a good minute. But yeah, so this is the Three Dog Bakery. Like I said, this is just a little treat. They have other flavors too, but when they do the seasonal ones, we do try to get them for her because she does enjoy them. And this is what we get. So just to put you guys onto something here, if, you know, I don't know if your Target or Publix would have them in your area. I mean, obviously you can check, but Purdue has gluten-free organic chicken nuggets, and we love these. They are so good. They crisp up beautifully. And this is actually what I just put in the oven right now. And here it is right here. I just tossed it in the, I did it in the oven, but then tossed it in my buffalo sauce and that honey butter I showed you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the bun. But these are really, really delicious. So if you guys haven't tried them, give them a whirl because they're really good. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday. I know that when we first started the Hang Out With Us home vlog, it was Thursday because we were running errands and wasn't anything major. We just got to show you guys some stuff and show you guys some of the grocery items we picked up. And I was planning on Friday, when I took my car in for an oil change at our local Toyota dealership, I was planning on trying to film some of that for you guys. However, we had something really, really cool happen while we were there. So Ingrid was my service advisor when I dropped my car off, which shout out to her. She was amazing. She was awesome. And then my son, being the car guy that he is, he loves vehicles, he loves cars, he loves Formula One, he loves NASCAR, he loves all that stuff. He started, in his words, fanboying very hard when we were in the dealership because they had, of course, cars out on the showroom. They had a Sequoia, and then off in the distance he really got extremely giddy and happy because he saw his Prius. He really, really likes the Prius. He's hoping to, more than likely when he's able to purchase his own vehicle, probably get a Prius. However, he is also considering either a Camry or a Corolla as far as the Toyota line goes. And then in Honda, he does want to check out the Civic and the Accord. So those are our two favorite car brands. They're reliable. We love them. And I have a Toyota. My mom has a Honda. So anyways, the gentleman saw us in the Prius on the showroom and came up and asked if he could assist us with anything. and it was just really, really cool because he just completely made my son's day. So David, shout out to you. It was such a pleasure to get to talk to you and get to know you. If you see this video, thank you so much, because you truly did make my son's day. And also thank you so much for the subscribe. We are glad to have you here on the channel as part of the family. And we just kind of got to talking about different things, and then they got off on their conversation because he likes Formula One as well. But what was really nice is he took the time out of his day to let my son just live out his dream of sitting in those 3 model cars he wanted to look at. And particularly one of the Priuses was an older model, and my son got to sit in that car, and he was just having like the time of his life. So yeah, while we were, there, and like I said, my car was getting serviced, we were, out on the lot, and he was getting to sit in some cars and check them out and everything. With that, we had like a bunch of other stuff that was odds and ends type stuff that I just hadn't gotten to that I needed to do around town. And I got to be honest with you, it really ate up most of the day. And as I had stated in my Magic Kingdom video that I put out, if you guys hadn't seen that, I'll link that for you so you can check that out. I was talking about Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America and the Liberty Bell and Frontierland and all that. So, but I said summer is here, and it is here. It was just unbelievably so hot. So by the time we got done running around like crazy people on Friday, I was like done. I was toast. So anyways, the other thing I wanted to mention, because I showed you guys when we stopped at our Five Below, they happen to have those knit kits I was telling you guys about. Really cool thing. I opened one of them up, and there is actually a website that's in a little pamphlet that they give you with instructions, and it actually has like video you can watch. And I also didn't know this, be it that I've never knit anything or crocheted anything before. I don't know if it's like this for crochet, so for those of you that crochet, you can definitely let me know. But it did state in there that there is left-handed and right-handed, and I'm a lefty. I'm the only lefty in my house. I don't meet too many lefties in the world, so if there's any lefties out there watching the video, hello to you, because it just doesn't usually happen that way for me. So anyways, but pretty much that's how Friday went, and then I had to work Saturday, today of course, and that's what it was. So, but before I wrap everything out, just wanted to give you guys an update on that. I did want to show you something else that finally came in the mail about a day or two ago that I was waiting for, and I'm super excited it's finally here. And then also something else I picked up at Five Below that I forgot to show you guys. I wanted to, let you see. I actually did show it to you in the vlog from when we picked up our annual pass holder magnets. That's another one if you guys haven't seen that. I'll link that for you too. But we had stopped in that Five Below in Orlando, and I had shown you guys the sticky note holders that they had. Some of them look like little toasters, and then there was one that looked like an old Polaroid camera. I went ahead and picked that up because I do plan on making my work desk at home. I want to theme it out to Stranger Things, and I got to thinking about it, and I was like, this is perfect because this is completely 80s right here. So just, I know I pointed out in that video, but I did go ahead and pick that up. So I'd like to show that to you guys, and then also show the other thing that came, because I am super stinking excited about this. I know it may seem silly, but I'm excited for it. Here it is. It is a Stranger Things doormat. I found this on Amazon, and this is actually a legit doormat that was produced and probably sold in a store somewhere at some point. It still has the, when you buy a doormat, it has this on here. And then the back of it, of course, has them on their bicycles. So I'm excited for this. Here is that other thing I wanted to show you. Like I said, I showed you guys at the Five Below in Orlando, but it honestly reminds me of the old Polaroid cameras from back in the day, which we had 2 or 3 of them when I was a kid at different times. And of course, you would take the picture, and the picture would come out at the bottom, and then you would have to wait for it to develop, in real time. So it took a few minutes, but yeah, so I thought that was really neat. So I have that, I picked that up. Something else I did want to go ahead and show you guys real quick too is when we went and did that video of our pass holder magnets. Speaking of that video as well, as I just mentioned, I had mentioned to you guys I had a little microphone clipped to the bill of my hat, and that is the new wireless Rode microphone that I bought, I should say, off of Rode. And it is the coolest little compact thing. It is strictly for smartphones and tablets. And it does come in 2 different types. So it comes in Lightning and USB-C connection, depending on what type model phone or iPad you have. And you don't have to do any audio adjustments. It's automatic. It's already done. It's literal plug and play. It is so simple. And for the price point, I thought it was pretty good because it's $149, no shipping. Tax is like 10 bucks, so it makes it, you might as well figure 160 because it's 159 and change. I didn't think that was too bad. And I know that Rode products are a bit more expensive and they can get very pricey depending on what you're purchasing, but they're very good equipment and they're one of the best, if not the best, on the top of the list, in my opinion, of accessories for your electronics and things like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I did want to show it to you because it does come in 2 different colors. You can get it in black or white. And it's super easy to connect. It is just, when I go out and film, I mainly use my phone. Whereas when I'm in the park, I'm using my Sony ZV-1 camera, which is what I'm actually using right now to go ahead and show this to you guys. And so if there is a bit of an audio difference from the clips that you see from us being out and about on Thursday to now, that's why, so my apologies. But this is just the neatest thing, and it's actually a new item that they got from my understanding. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and all you literally have to do with this thing, and like I said, when you get it, you can pick what kind of a connection you need. But this is how tiny it is, you guys. It's so little. And then if you flip the lid up, you can see the little light right here on the front of it. Now, when it's charging, I believe it flashes in yellow, if I'm not mistaken, and then when it's fully charged, you'll see it turn to green. But this thing does hold a charge for quite some time. You get 2 little microphones. These are the microphones. This is how tiny they are, and it has the little clip on the back right here. So, let's see if I can get that for you guys. You can see the little blue light flashing right there. So basically what you do is you take this middle piece, I guess for lack of a better word, this is a dongle. I don't know. But you take this piece right here and you just pop it into the bottom of the phone. And then as you can see right here, you're gonna see these flashing. So these will stay solid when you're using one or both of them. You can see right here. And there is a little teeny tiny bit of a delay, so I do recommend that when you guys, have this hooked up, when you hit record on your phone, just give it a few seconds, because when you go play the audio back, you'll hear that little bit of a delay. So just so that, none of your audio gets cut off. But there's that. And then if I take the next one out of the thing right here, you guys will be able to see. So here's the second one right here. And there's the light on there, and there it is on there. And like I said, you don't have to, ta-da, sorry about my messy house. You do not have to do anything. It is literal plug and play. And the other thing that just is adorable about this entire little set is you get the 2 little windsocks that go over the piece. And they are just so cute, and they're super easy to use. Literally all you have to do is just take this, and then you just pop it right over top, and it goes like that. And then so now you have your little, like if you want to use it, and this is how I was wearing mine Thursday on my shirt. You guys may have seen it, although I think I may have turned it this way, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Or like I said, when we were at the park, I had it, on the bill of my hat. But it's super simple to just pop right back off. You just pop it right back off. You put it back in its little case. You charge it up. I mean, this is adorable. I am so excited for this. I'm so glad that I got this. And I was really shocked at the price point being as good as it was. And like I said, this, as far as charging, it lasts a good minute. I have not charged this thing in several days, and it's still fully charged. So also, that could just be because I don't use mine every day. I only use it when I need it and I'm filming with my phone. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys because I had mentioned it and I just think it's really cute. Not sponsored, just wanted to show it to you. So that's pretty much it, everybody. That's the vlog. So if you hung out with us for this little itty bit of time and footage, we appreciate you. We do thank you very much. And definitely, as I always like to say, don't forget to take care of yourselves. Please don't forget to spread love and kindness. And as always, wherever you are in the world, I do hope you're having a wonderful, blessed, beautiful day, today and always. And we will definitely see you real soon. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.